Yeah, Sheriff Sandy, your house can only stay cool for so long when it doesn't have AC. And some of these residents are going on about 21 hours without power, without the AC. Now, SoCal Edison projects that power will be restored by about 6 o'clock, but some of these residents are staying cautiously optimistic.
Doors and windows shut. And one small fan single-handedly keeping Shane Savage's Riverside home relatively cool in this heat wave.
We have an inverter in the car that's here, and we plug that into the cigarette lighter, and that's at least powering the fan that we have there.
He's had to get creative after his power shut off unexpectedly last night when he and his wife returned home from Costco with a full load of groceries around 8 o'clock.
So the milk's probably bad, all the cheese. We didn't get anything from Edison until later in the evening. We've gotten updates every so many hours that it'll be up and running in 2 more hours and 2 more hours, 2 more hours.
Hours later, still nothing. Not to mention, he works from home.
I am hot. I'm sweaty, just miserable. We have no Wi-Fi connection. We have no, power for our devices.
This outage started a little before 8 o'clock last night, Monday, and initially affected about 800 customers.
Jeff Montford with SoCal Edison says the outage was caused by a bad primary cable. He says that by about 10 p.m., roughly 700 customers got their power back. But for the remaining 100, like Shane, repairs continue with contracted crews working in the heat to find a fix. Last week, we talked to this San Bernardino resident who was without power for nearly 30 hours in triple-digit heat.
What do you tell customers who are just frustrated that they're seeing their power out right now during an excessive heat wave?
Temperature extremes. And this does place a lot of pressure on the grid, and there are going to be the occasional components that fail. One reason that we maintain the grid year-round is to try to make this experience as rare as possible.
But with temperatures climbing into the triple digits, it's no wonder Shane and his neighbors are frustrated.
I've lived in California for 47 years. In the last 2.5 years, we've had more power outages for longer durations than I have ever experienced in my entire life living in California. The infrastructure is it's either falling apart, they're not upgrading it, they're putting too much strain on the system. Living in this state, we shouldn't be experiencing this.
And Shane tells us that he has filed a claim regarding those perishable items. He filed that claim with SoCal Edison, but in the meantime, they tell us that they can't say whether heat is a direct factor of some of these equipment troubles. They say heat could be one of the variables, but it also could be vulnerable equipment that is exacerbated when many people are using their ACs and their power. So it really just depends. Reporting live from Riverside, I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.